This episode of Monday's Muse is about information overload. I'm Rachel Keefe, and I've been lucky enough to be on vacation for the past 2 weeks. My vacation started off with a trip to Grand Marais on the north shore of Lake Superior, and I learned that Lake Superior is not the ocean, but it is really beautiful, and you can sit right at the water's edge and not worry about the tide coming and washing over you. So I spent probably a few hours just sitting and listening to the sound of the waves and the seagulls. Are they still seagulls when they're on a lake? And really just relaxing and appreciating the beauty in the world around me. After that trip to Grand Marais, I then went to a couple of different protests for Black Lives Matter, and I went to the Minnesota State Fair twice. And the contrast between the beginning of my vacation and the second week of my vacation has made me realize anew the need for stillness. We're not very good at being still. I think of Psalm 46, which starts off with, "God is our refuge and our strength, a very present help in times of trouble." And later in the same psalm, it also says, "Be still and know that I am God." So somewhere in between recognizing trouble and hearing God, we need to find room for stillness. And we just don't do it very well. There's radio and television and social media and a bunch of other different ways that words come at us and information comes at us. But in order to be able to maintain balance, to figure out our response to all of the chaotic things in the world, we need to take the time and be still. People will say to me, "God is not present," or "Where is God?" And the answer to finding out where God is and what God is saying is to be still, to take the time to listen to the waves or the wind in the trees, or do whatever it is you do that brings you to a place of stillness, so that you can hear God's voice, or at least see where God has been present in your life up until that moment. So I'm going to ask, what brings you to a place of stillness? Or when is the last time you took the time to be still? Like and share this video, and please subscribe to the channel. Add any comments you want below, and I'll see you next week. Really, add comments below, tell me what you think, make suggestions for future episodes.